everyone, good afternoon, and welcome to my speech. Now, I'm not gonna talk like I am an expert, so I'm gonna talk like I am. So, bear with me. First of all, who am I? My name is Adel. I am 27 years old, and I have graduated from l'INH, l'Institut National des Hydrocarbures, Boumerdès, and since then, I have been in many associations and organizations, up to 6, and I have already went as a teacher to Moscow, Russia, and also now I have my own startup. I have my own project. It's called Meeting, and it is rolling since 6 months. So that's why I am here today to teach you about entrepreneurship. Before I do that, I have a small question for you all. If you have already got excited, and if you are already driven to learn from me, my question is, when I said I'm here to teach you about entrepreneurship, the question is why? Why should I teach about entrepreneurship? Because from the introduction I made about myself, it wasn't really enough to be a teacher about entrepreneurship. So why am I going to give this speech? 4 years ago, I went to an event, a big event, the whole day, under the topic of entrepreneurship. And at that event, they hosted many speakers, about 10 of them. The main ideas they gave, or the main topics, or the main sentences they used in that event was, follow your passion. Do not just stay in there. Do not waste your time in university. You must go follow your passion. Another thing was, if you work from 9 to 5, you will never achieve your dreams. You will never get the money you want to get. And other sentences like that. By the end of the event, what I had as ideas, what I got as ideas about entrepreneurship and entrepreneurs. First of all, appearance. They were all dressing well, they were all looking good, they were all looking as entrepreneurs. So I got that idea, entrepreneurship is a lot about look. The second idea was vacation Maldives. They were picturing being an entrepreneur means you are in the beach, you will go to Maldives. Well, 4 years ago, it was Maldives. It was all about Maldives. The other idea was financially free. I thought if I become an entrepreneur, I will become financially free, whatever that means. Being your own boss, that is an interesting idea because they were promoting that working under a boss is so bad. You have to be your own boss. The alternative of wasting 5 years. That is an idea that I got, but luckily I didn't really take by heart and I didn't apply in my life because I didn't waste the 5 years of university in order to become an entrepreneur. During the journey, to be honest, that event motivated me. It got me, it gave me the click, it gave me the spark to start the journey towards entrepreneurship, and I did. But while doing that, I discovered a lot of this different stuff. Entrepreneurs are not the people who really have that time and the people who really have that appearance just for appearance. Real entrepreneurs are the people who work really hard, who are so dedicated at what they do and who are so committed. I met an entrepreneur who checks on his team more than 3 times a day. Just by imagining that, I thought, wow, how committed you have to be to check on your team 3 times a day while doing other stuff, while going negotiating with other businesses, while going on the media, while doing other stuff. He never misses the chance to check on them 3 times a day. Second thing, 8 hours a day. If you are an entrepreneur, you will work 20 hours a day. You will sleep 4 hours, the rest is work. Because it's your own business. It's your own work, it's your own baby. You cannot just sleep and let it crash. You have to be fully in it, all in it. So you won't sleep more than 4 hours. Years of patience, and no result. This is a big thing for entrepreneurs, because if you are talking about a good entrepreneur, he will work for 5 years. The most people that I knew or I met, they worked for at least 5 years with no results. 5 years of struggling without even having a decent check or decent result that satisfies them. Managing. This is the opposite of being your own boss, because if you are your own boss, you're not just your own boss. You are the boss of other people too. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you will never make it on your own. You have to build a team, and you have to help that team success. So if you want to do that, you have to manage your team, your people. You have to manage your papers. You have to manage everything about, like, with markets and so on. And above all that, you have to take care of your family. And failing. All the successful entrepreneurs that I met, and let's highlight successful entrepreneurs that I met, they fail. They fail a lot. They fail daily. Why? Because they don't see it as fail even. They see it as a process to learn. That's how they learn. That's how they become successful. So for the people who want to be entrepreneurs, you have to be ready to fail again and again and again, and then 12. So what? Why am I telling you this? Am I telling you to not be entrepreneurs? Am I telling you to go work 9 to 10? What am I saying? What I'm saying is use what I've just told you to put it with what they are telling you or what I told from the beginning, and form the whole picture. When you form the whole picture, you have to listen to everyone. You have to ask around. You have to analyze from both sides. The people who tell you go be entrepreneur, and the people who tells you nah, it's hard, don't be. Listen to them both. Analyze what they are saying, and then choose. Take your own decision and own it. Be responsible of your own decision. Build yourself. Let me tell you something. The common thing between every entrepreneur, and when you meet one, try to think about that. They all have a vertical mindset. How? If they do something, they never do something for fun. They never do something just because they feel like it. Ask them, why did you do that? They will tell you, I did that because I will learn that, because it will get me to that place, because it will get me eventually to a bigger place. So they always think like this. He will learn to do something else, to learn to do something else, and so on. So if you want to be entrepreneur, learn to do that. It's not all black and white. I hate when people think they have only 2 suggestions. They have only 2 options, either to stay in university or to leave it. Nah, you can stay in university, try something else. You can, like, I don't know, do anything you want to be and not lose what you have already. It's not all black or white. So try other colors. Find your thing. This is very important, because what I have said before till now is all based on this. If you don't find what suits you, you will never get comfortable in the place you are. You will never be satisfied of where you are. So you really have to find your thing to go with it. And the last thing, patience, patience, patience. We, as a generation, have learned to be fast. We have learned to think fast, to see fast, to work fast. Everything is fast. We are in a rush always. So we really are a generation of speed. That is not good, because ask anyone, well, ask someone who is experienced in life, and he will tell you about passion. To conclude my speech, each and every one of you has the best version of himself. So it doesn't matter if you are an entrepreneur, it doesn't matter if you are not, but it matters if you reach the best version of yourself. Good luck finding that, and thank you.